Don't know.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about a documentary review that we watched on Netflix. Last night, we actually watched a documentary with the title of Get Smart with Money.
Yes.
It was rather an interesting concept or interesting documentary for me because it kind of relate how we all started our personal journey.
Yes.
When it comes to personal finance. I'll get you, I guess, have your say about what happened and what you thought about that particular documentary first.
Oh well, I didn't finish a whole lot. I was too tired. I fell asleep. But I got the general idea of the story. Is mainly, in particular in America, a lot of people accumulating debt with a credit card. When they were young, the parents just telling them to save money, but there's no other strategy. For example, maybe put it in investment or how to plan with your retirement. So what they do is just saving. But when they have too much saving, they just want to spend money. When they get used to the habit of spending money, then of course they will spend more. The more you earn, the more you spend, and sometimes you just overspend.
It related to any, I guess, income that you're into, like whether you're in a, I guess, in a low income, medium, or high income. It all comes down to, I guess, five fundamentals. What I figure.
I think they cover both low income earner and high income earner. Because there's a girl, she's struggling and she was working 2 jobs and trying to start her own business too. But then it's just not enough money, not enough time, so she had to work for 2 jobs.
And I found that it relatable for any age, any stage of your life. From a small family, I look at it, it's like us, young family. I think they had like about 2 or 3 years old, somewhere around there. Anyway, a small having a young family, and then the other one would be a high income earner, and then the other one would be 2 part-time, working part-time, and then the other one is just struggling as they go because wherever the income that they have, it's always spend more.
Yes. But I'll say most of the family struggle is once they have kids. I did not understand that, but now
you think so?
Experienced.
Yeah, we experience it. It touches me because it sort of relates to us. Yeah.
To our story. Well, our experience. So that time was we were both working full time, and then I had to take maternity leave. And then pregnant again, so I had to quit the job. So from 2 income for 2 people down to 1 income for 4 people. So that's the most struggling part, and that's the hardest time.
And the hardest time for myself is having 1 income to provide for 4 people, and our expenses is still the same as the the dual income.
Yes, well, so that's how we planned. We try to cut down, like related to that documentary. So, for example, they have these financial guru to help them, right? And then, so what their plan is, first, you have to make sure your income is bigger than your spending.
Budgeting, actually.
Budgeting. Same.
So, okay, in your point of view, that was the highlight that you see.
Yes, you make sure you don't spend more than you earn, right? So you won't get anywhere. You won't go anywhere.
We did exactly that. We were spending more than what we earn because we have a lot of mortgages, a lot of property that have a lot of maintenance involved, and on a single income, it wasn't doable in a sense. It was giving me a lot of stress because every week money comes in, money comes out, and nothing left over.
We were very frugal. Like since we were young, before we met each other, we were quite frugal already. But we were just, for us, our story, we were over leveraged at that time. And then from 2 income down to 1 income, we just cannot sustain it with just 1 single income for 4 people.
Correct. So especially, and when we look at it, our life is like, we didn't know when you will be coming back to work as well.
7 years later.
we didn't know when you're expecting to go back to work, or if you want to go back to work. So when you have a lot of commitment with debt, let's say, it takes a lot of pressure on the other partner.
Yeah.
So
you can't stop.
Yeah, and that was where we're at.
Yeah. But back to the documentary. So simple fact that we learned is there's no secret about budgeting or saving.
The money as a whole. There's
no
money is simple.
It is simple. It's just your habit and how you treat it. So what you have to do is budget.
Yep.
Right.
Have a budget before you actually, I guess, spend.
Yeah, so plan whatever you have to. For example, we always use this example, $1,000 going in a week because in Australia we do weekly normally. So let's say you have 1,000. Let's assume you need 500 for your fixed expenses. For example, your rent, your transportation, your food. That's the main thing that you spend on for majority of the people. So you need budget, you need saving for your need.
As well as emergency.
Emergency, yes, correct. And then a lot of people, they don't mention it. Well, for us, we now putting a lot more in super.
Yep.
To plan in your super fund. We try to max it.
In Australia, is that but some sort of investing vehicle, whatever you're comfortable in to learn about. For us, a super is sort of our thing. Now, beforehand it wasn't.
We're getting older. It wasn't our thing. But then, you have to invest in super.
Yep.
If you don't know anything, okay, that's your bare minimum. You have to put money in super. Or if, for example, when we're younger, we were really passionate about real estate, so we have properties. So we invested in properties. But then now, the older we get, the more experience we have. Feel like that's a lot of admin, a lot of time. A lot of big money. In there. So we invest in property. We also invest in micro. Like ETFs now. We started from micro investments, but now we do ETFs.
Have some sort of a vehicle that where instead of you trading time for your money and have money working for you, whatever that would be, whether it's small business, property, ETF, for us eBay at one stage, side income. So all of those things taken into account, it's sort of blend, and I can relate so much in that video, in that documentary because we lived it.
Yes.
We lived it.
There's no secret. Everyone is just following by the rule. I was a bit feel sorry for that soccer player. Football player. He's young. He's 21. He played really well football, and then he first played check 1.6 million. It is just like lottery. You won a lottery, and he spent all his money because he didn't know how to separate his money. He didn't know how to put some in investment. Lucky the guy taught him how to invest. Because you got such a big chunk of money. If you don't put it somewhere, you would just spend on silly things.
Because you didn't actually finish it. I actually finished it. There was a good light at the end of the tunnel, realizing he goes, okay. He ended up buying a couple of index funds.
That's good.
At the end of that, and realizing he goes, okay, you can't rely on football all the time. So with him,
it is just like
go on.
Just like you cannot rely on your full-time job.
Correct.
You cannot rely on any job. The company will go down no matter how hard you try or you work. But what if the company, they're not doing well?
Closed down, shut shop, got sold. Get taken over by another company. There's
there's a lot of uncertainties is out of your control.
I'll say having a job is a lot more uncertainty, but it's comfortable. There's a little bit of there is a little bit of uncertainty in that aspect, but if you're week in, week out, rely on that job, don't get too comfortable.
No, never rely on a job. That's why for us, we now working because we just want to increase our super, and then it fits our kids' schedule. Yes, now the kids both in school, it fits our schedule, so I don't mind going back to full time. And we still on the side will invest, and then we're still doing our properties, and on the side, eBay is not as main focus now. It used to be. Correct,
because like sometimes, like in the video, even mentioning like sometimes working or if not have a side income, great if you can produce that. Maybe have another job or whatnot. And to me, it relatable to us because. Yes, we were able to sustain our lifestyle at a certain level, but now because the both of us working sort of help a lot more in terms of our personal goal. And the other one is some people don't talk about budgeting. in their family. Some people don't. They just spend and spend and spend because apparently you deserve it. You just keep on paying.
Yeah. I remember that lady.
Yeah.
She got a lot of debt, and she said, "Well, when I was little, my parents just keep buying this thing. Oh, I had a long week. I worked so hard. I deserve it, so just buy it." But then she's just burying her debt in the sand. She doesn't even know how much.
And it got up to the stage, someone was like, wow, that like the amount of debt accumulating. Like, whew, okay.
Yeah.
So it's recommended to watch. Yeah.
I'll say it's quite basic, which is good. If you for us, it's okay. Yeah, it's no secret. Everyone knows it. It should. Well, maybe I don't know, but if you don't know, watch it.
Yeah, if you want to start your journey somewhere and you do have Netflix, definitely recommended to watch it when it comes to personal finance. It's the basic entry level of it, and then from there you can dive a little bit more.
Yeah, which path you going, or where you at, you young family, or you single, or you planning for other things.
Yeah, I mean there are some area in there where they talk about budgeting, how you split your money, you know, for necessity, what if emergency and all that jazz. Which what we cover about in our personal life as well. There are certain aspects of it where I sort of felt a bit guilty because I didn't put aside of fun.
What do you mean?
Like fun? in our budgeting, let's say, or in our income, I didn't put aside of go out there and just go out and fun. So there's always like splurging, like entertainment.
We put like our entertainment is just buying nice food, home and cook. Yeah. That's our entertainment.
But I feel guilty because I haven't actually put that aside as a daily,
not daily,
put a percentage, like a percentage of a certain amount, whatever that would be.
For example, holiday or maybe go travel.
Because I think I'm still in the back of my head is like,
you don't deserve it.
Exactly.
Right? Like this guy is, I don't deserve it.
That was my key point. It's like, I gotta put something for fun. I gotta put something about maybe, which one is it better? Working to earn more income or spend quality time with our family and, cherish the moment that we have together. And that was the other thing that sort of like put another thought in my brain. It's like, okay, then I can focus on earning more income, but at the same time I would never see my kids. So this is
the time management you need.
So anyway, that's just our 2 cents. Definitely a thumbs up when it comes to that particular documentary. If you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.